All right, check it out. I got a little selfie drone. This is the DJI NEO. It has a bunch of different flight modes right there on the top. And you just push it and the sucker will follow you. And then it'll record your voice on your own cell phone from the app. So we're going to try this out and we're going to take a walk up the hill here and see what's going on up there with this following behind and see how it does. Okay, on the phone here it says it's recording. Wonder if it'll show you. No, it's going to back up. So it says recording and hopefully my voice is coming through here. Let's see if this sucker follows us. Now I've got it set to the highest setting and the furthest setting. And yeah, it is recording. Let's go up the hill here. I'm going to just stick the phone in my pocket. We can see here without touching anything and see what it can do here. It is single digits. The dogs hate the drone. One thing with this drone, it's very loud. It's amazing how loud that thing is. All right, now come on. All right, let's go up the hill here. See if we can get past all these trees. It's supposed to follow like directly behind me. So whatever path I take, like say I'm walking on this left tire track here, it should be like right behind me. Let's see, if I step over here and go to this tire track, right where I crossed over, it should have crossed over right there. And now it should be behind me on this one, which it looks like it is. You can see all the deer tracks. Let me turn. See all the deer tracks coming down the trail here? Right here to the left, if you can see it. All this on the right is deer tracks. Look at them all. Crossing over. But in my pockets, I got the cameras. I got to put this camera back out. It's so cold out, single digits, that even with this solar panel, it just wasn't working to keep it charged. I think it's this camera here. Whew. Coming up that hill. I'm out of breath. Is that crazy or what? So cold out. Stay there, drone. I don't know how this goes. Gotta go like this. Okay, we've got a light. A light did come on. It should be good. Hopefully nothing's frozen here. And I think we are back in business. All right, let's go back down this road. You can see here, here's the feeder. It's already been something here. I just filled these up this morning, and it looks like there's already been something here. So something's going on. But I didn't have the camera. Now we're back in business. On the camera, I keep seeing these sticks out here, and I think they're antlers, like right here. But it's not. This is some more incline right here. Lots of deer tracks. When I first came up here in the buggy, I was amazed at how many deer tracks there were. Right up past that pine tree in front of me. It's kind of like the top of the hill, then it gets leveled out. I'm going to come here with the excavator in the spring, the mini, and I'm going to put my water bars across and probably pull out any of these branches sticking out. I'm not paying attention to how much flight time we have left, battery. They say it's about 10 to 12 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes, anywhere in there, depending on how cold it is. And it's freezing. Okay, so we made it to the top. Let's take a walk here. More tracks coming from the left. What do you smell? The dog smells something. Something going on up here. There's lots of blood right here. See all this? It's pee and blood. And it looks like it's all deer tracks. I don't know what's going on up here. There's more blood here. Right there. Right here. Right at the foot of a deer. A deer's foot was bleeding. Looks like up there in the woods. Oh, you could definitely see it right here. Lots of blood all around right here. Huh. I don't know what happened. More here. I can see it up there on that trail. Yeah, it looks like the leg of a deer's, foot of a deer's bleeding. Right here. He must be hanging out right around here. Alright, let's go. All this in the middle here is, oh, look at all the blood. Here you go. Here he is again. That's a lot of blood. Something definitely happened up here. Wow. And it's what is it? January 19th, Sunday, January 19th, middle of January. There shouldn't be any hunting going on. I don't think so. Maybe yesterday was the last day. Somebody took a shot at something on one of the hills and it made it over here. I don't know. I would say that I would track it, but if it is hurt and it's on our hill, I'll leave him alone. Maybe it'll recover. But right now, all the deer on the hillside here, and we don't want to chase them out of here this time of year when there's hardly anything to eat. And as cold as it is, kind of don't want to chase them all over the place. Leave them alone. I'm just gonna keep walking. It's followed behind me. It looks like it's about 12 feet. 10 to 12 feet behind me there. And only about 8 feet high. I might be able to jump and hit it with my hand. So it's right behind me. I'm just going to keep walking and see what happens if the battery gets low. If my phone will start making some kind of noise, like a battery warning because the app is still open, or if it'll just land by itself right behind me in the snow. So let's do the ultimate test here. I'm not even going to pull the phone out. I don't even want to make myself nervous and start worrying about how much time is left. There's deer tracks there too. What's interesting, at that end of the property, on the end of this road, and then over here, you get tracks down there A lot of tracks down the other end. And in the middle here, not as much. So it's almost like there's two different herds of deer or two different family units that travel together, and they stay away from each other. They each got their own little range. Oh, let's see if the drone, oh, see, it just missed that branch right there. So I'm going to step over here. Yeah, see, it would have flew right into that branch there. This little selfie drone, so small, it doesn't have any accident avoidance or collision avoidance sensors or software in it. So I can make it fly lower towards my height. So wherever I can make it, technically, if the drone's right behind me, it should be able to follow me through. Like, I could walk through the woods, as long as I'm not like pulling my way through branches, it should be able to follow me right through the woods, because it's directly behind me. But I do have it a little higher. Okay, we made it to our next spot here. Oh yeah, see, as soon as I filled these up, look at that. Can you see all the feed? Can you see all the feed on the ground there? They've already been here scooping it out. And lots of tracks. Let me come over here and then turn. And if you can see behind me, all the deer tracks coming down the hill. Here's my little camera setup. My glasses fell in the snow and now they got ice frozen on them. I got to put this other camera back out. It'd be nice if that camera that I just put out down there would catch on film whatever deer was bleeding over there. That was interesting. When I bent down, the drone dropped down too. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Can we do this? I can't see any light on this. I have no idea if it's hooked up. We don't know what's going on here. I'm so far below this thing. Can't see. Dougie, you can't help. Huh. That feels like it's on there. And normally I would open up my phone app and aim it correctly, but the drone's taking the app right now. And the solar panel's kind of faced over that way, so we'll call that good. But again, I don't see a little light connected telling me it's connected.
Critically low battery. Return to home promptly.
Okay, so the drone's saying critically low battery, return promptly. It just told me. Look, it's not turning. So it's not turning. It's not following me. So once you get that warning of critically low battery, okay, we're recording. The dogs hate it. So we're right back where we were when the drone, oh, did it not recognize me? Right here. Come on, buddy. Okay. So we flew it all the way here, and I got an alert out loud on my phone, and it said battery critically low, and I don't know if it kept recording when it said that. I'll have to check once I get back to the house. But when it does that, that sucker's landed. So wherever it is, it started going down, and it was going to go right in the snow, and I put my hand underneath of it about 3 inches above the snow. So it was going down right there. So when it says that, you better go get your drone. So we popped a new battery in it. I came with 2 batteries, so It's got the second battery in it, and we're going to keep walking, and we're going to make our loop down around the field and head back to the house. So at least I know I can make it. There's a nice trail there. Look at that. And it's kind of neat how the deer, they walk the spine of that ridge right there. Let me turn over here. Yeah. So right here, you can see the dogs on it. They walk that spine right there instead of in the gully, the ditch. Yeah. We know we can make it all the way back on one battery, but that's it. That's about it. I mean, the batteries are so small. It's like, I'm gonna hold this up. So that's a battery. It's the size of a Bic lighter. So I don't know how long that was. Seemed like it was probably 15 minutes, just about. With that little battery. There's another deer trail to the left there. But that battery was pretty good for the size of it. But you know, we need better than that. We can send a man to the moon. Maybe. We can get a battery that can smaller and last longer. I got another camera right there. You can see it. This camera's been catching some pretty good deer back here. This backfield. I already checked this out earlier today. I mean, I just walked past. I didn't go down in here into the field. But the deer, if you could see on the drone, the deer have been coming out to my food plot here. My hands are freezing. And they're digging up the ground. In this field, I had oats, and what else did I have out here? Oats, clover, brassicas, and, you know, there's purple top turnips in here. There you go, right there. They're digging this up. You can see the leaf on it, but they're digging these up. So they know they're here. Dougie, there's another one. You can see them pulling the leaves, pulling them out. But I didn't fertilize these. Like, I was so broke this year with the food plots. Oh yeah, look at all this here. That I didn't have money for the fertilizer and all that stuff. So everything kind of grew, but grew on a smaller scale. You can see the turnips here everywhere. They're pulling them out. They didn't grow very big. They were probably, I don't know, the size of a golf ball maybe. Oh, here you go. Perfect. Perfect. This is what they're, you see that? Let me see if I can get closer. That's what they're after. But they still eat them. So this year we're going to put in the budget a little fertilizer. You know, I've been hating to do that lately. Spend money on chemical fertilizers, and then you get chemical, you know, Roundup. Then you kill everything, and then you fertilize everything, and then you kill everything. And I'm like, how are you going to have that organic bio earthworms, and how can all that stuff live with all the different chemicals that's getting put out? Yeah, they're all in here. No antlers though. There'll be some. We'll find some later. It's still early. Yeah, so you're like, I don't know, really messing with the ground, I think, with all the different chemicals. And I think I want to try like a different approach where you have like clover. See, there's something sticking out there. I got to check it. And put some kind of plant that puts nitrogen back in the soil, and do like rotating of fields or something. It's just sticks. A lot of deer were right here, though. A lot of deer right here. If they keep coming in here like another month, there's going to be some antlers. Let's take it this way through the woods here. Yeah, so some kind of plant that puts nitrogen in the soil and then rotate the fields and try to get away with using all these chemicals. I mean, it's too late for me this year. I might have to do that this year. We're going through some trees here. I don't know about this. It's going right for a branch. Ooh, it did a flip. Right here, buddy. Come on. It hit that branch. It literally did a flip. And it caught itself before it hit the ground, and it lifted back up. So, how about that? That was pretty cool. Hopefully it recorded that flip, man. We meant to do that. Some acrobatics up here. It's starting to snow right now. It's been snowing on and off. Taking a nice walk and playing with the drone and checking stuff out. You know, I kind of want to head up there. I don't want to walk on the road. Walking on the road is kind of boring. Let's try to pick up the pace. I got a big water ditch here. Oh yeah. We'll follow these deer tracks here. Yeah, I wanted to see if there was anything coming out in this field. And yeah, they are. I can feel it's really wet underneath my feet. I'm busting through the snow here, I can feel the mud slipping underneath the snow. Well, we're going to head to my little barn down here and see what's going on up here. For a last resort, I got a feeder over here. You can see some of the oats poking through this field. And I put the brassicas in here too. I can see them walking around, but not like the backfield. I think this is just too open. I mowed everything this year because sticker bushes and all were taken over. So I had to do it. But this year it's all going to grow right back. I can see all my chestnut trees down here in the line. Along the ditch, they look good. You make it? Dogs are having a hard time. I'm just curious if there's any tracks here. I filled this full of hay, and the deer will sleep in here. Well, the last couple of years they were. Get out of the wind, all by themselves, they'll jump right through the window. I can see these tracks. They're going right to the window. Right here. Yeah. This is all deer tracks. Pretty fresh. Oh yeah, look at here. So let me bring you up here. And then I want to spin around. Oh, we got to check this out. There's a big hole here in the field. Man, one thing leads you to the next. They're pawing the ground here. I don't see anything though. But I'm just turning around so the camera can kind of look in behind here. It lost me. Right here. There we go. Let's see if it can get a shot inside here. There we go. See? Oh, let me stand there. So they'll go in there. Howl the wind. All right, let's get out of here. Ooh, just missed the building. I gotta learn how to walk with it. With this selfie drone, it's kind of like driving a school bus. Oh, the deer have a lot of spots dug up on this hill. It's like driving a school bus. You got to swing wide on everything. If you cut corners, the drone's going to cut corners and smack right into whatever you were cutting. Even that building back there, if I didn't swing it wide. Here goes all my chestnuts. Let's walk this line back. We've got to be low on battery. I can't believe it hasn't landed yet. We're going to say that's what this video is. We're going to call this video range testing. Is that a range test or just a battery test? I guess it's a battery test of the DJI NEO. I did range test it earlier from the house. 100 yards. 100 yards out and 100 yards up. That's what it does. With your phone. With just the Wi-Fi of your phone. If you wanted to go further than that, you got to buy one of those controllers. I checked them out. I looked at some videos. The controller I want to get has the screen on it. Not the one that you snap your phone onto it. I want the one that has its own screen. So that my phone will be available to use for something else. But the one that has the screen, I watched some guys fly that sucker a mile out. That little drone. That little stick of drone flying a mile. Oh, look at this. I'm glad we came this way. Look at all this tore up on this hillside. If you guys remember back on the channel, look at this. This is my crimson clover.
Low battery. Oh, return to home promptly.
We got a low battery.
Critically low battery warning.
Critically low battery, it's telling me. So again, hopefully it's still recording. Any sheds out here for the camera before it shuts off? Critically low. It's set it twice. And it's going to start going down, I guess. It's still following me. It's still giving me some time here. Okay, so that's it. We used 2 batteries on that. And now we're in the Crimson Clover food plot here. I'm gonna switch the camera around and we'll just take a look at what this field looks like here. Okay, so you can see all the dig marks in here, which is pretty interesting. They're digging for clover, I guess. Trying to get down to some green. Yeah. What do you think? Luke, get out of there. In case you guys didn't know, deer poop is really tasty to dogs. Look at this area here. Wow. I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel like this is all from deer. I'm going to... Come on, doggy. Get out of there. I kind of feel like I have to plant some brassicas in here for him. Wow. Lots of area tore up here. I'm gonna have to keep the I've got a camera over here. I can zoom up. I'm gonna keep the camera pointed here on this field. Maybe we can actually, and I can see the trail. The trail's going right up into the woods there. They're coming out of the woods right into this field. Yeah. Wow. They are all over the place right here. More so than on the other side. Down to the dirt. They scratched it down to the dirt. I'm just looking for any antler at all. That's a lot of... Bottle that. That's deer scent for next year. Oh, it's so hard to see. Get out of there! See what I'm saying with this deer crap? Get out of there! Come on! Yeah, I was just complaining earlier in the video about fertilizer. I think the fields with all these deer. Look at this. Somebody's playing. Get out of there! Come on! I'm playing football in this field here. And him too. Get out of there! The dogs will eat it. Maybe I should change the name of this video from DJI NEO battery test to deer poop eating or something. Yeah, I should plant some kind of brassicas or something here for them. But yeah, all the deer crap. Oh my gosh, it's stinking everywhere. They're fertilizing it for them. The dog's still going at it. The problem is the dogs will eat it and then they throw up. Come on, let's go. They're supposed to be looking for antlers. No antlers that stood out. No giants. We'll have to come back and look for some more later. Oh, here's that blood again. Here's blood again. See that? The dog just knocked it out of my stinking hand. Look right here. There's blood right there. And it's like at the back part of the deer's foot. Huh. What the heck is going on here? Alright. Whew. The wind's coming pretty sideways now. It's starting to snow again. Let's get out of here.